in the middle of the stone town.
Yeah.
And this is a UNESCO World Heritage. So you will definitely need to get lost here. Welcome to Stone Town in Zanzibar. Alright folks, I'm going to Zanzibar today, grabbing an Uber. I've never tried Uber, but according to the receptionist downstairs, it's alright, it's safe and efficient. I can use my Uber up here, but you gotta pay cash. And it will take around, I think, 5-minute walk. Not walk, because I've been walking to that area. It'll take around 5 minutes, depending on the traffic condition. It's not traffic at this time. No, it is. See that chock block there. So there you go. So it's okay. Let me just open this. There you go. You see that? So it's a bit traffic, but it's light. Actually, that's light traffic as compared to the past days. At night it is just deserted, and it isn't not much, so hopefully it won't get chock-a-block. But anyway, so the ferry will leave at 12:30. So according to the ticket I got, where's my ticket? I think that's in my bag. So it's an hour before boarding, you gotta be on the ferry. I think the ferry will take around an hour and a half to 2 hours crossing to Zanzibar. And I will be taking the newest one. They said it's called Kilimanjaro 7. So that's I think it's kinda the most modern and up-to-date vessel they have. I was there twice, and yesterday I went there as well to make a change on the date of my departure, and they are very helpful. So I'll be in Zanzibar for 4 days and exploring the UNESCO World Heritage, and it is very historic, of course, and there is a national park there as well. But there's no game drive there, so game drive should be in Kilimanjaro or in the Mikumi National Park here, not very close to Zanzibar. It will take about 6 hours. All right, so it's been fascinating country, and I've been impressed of the resiliency of the people here in Dar es Salaam, the capital city. So in spite of the COVID worldwide pandemic, life has been moving on. They never shut down a nation, and I think they are handling the COVID cases here in a very proper manner. And people looks to be very obedient to the orders of the government. That's why this nation has never shut down. And as a matter of fact, so life moves on here. It's normal, and I've been going to different places here in Dar es Salaam, been walking, and I see people in their normal life. So once in a while I see people wearing a face mask, but not all. But of course here in a tourism business, so it's a protocol, because it's mandated by the government, so they will open the tourism, but here are the cards that you will need to make certain that they are in place. So the hotel is spotlessly clean. It's and the staff are very helpful. I hope the tourism continue to pick up here in Tanzania. They need it, and all the other nations as well. All right, so it's about 10:30. So I can just go check now and grab an Uber and see you in Zanzibar. So I'll be in Stone Town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage. See you later. Cheers. To activate the Uber, so it says in 3 minutes the driver will be here. So the pickup point is right in front of the hotel. So just pass by security. So there's the security. So you have to take over there just like a typical airport. So my flight, no, not my flight, my boat ferry ride. So it's about 12:30. I got no watch. You gotta be simple here. So I think it's about 12 now. I took the Uber. It was a nice, it's a nice person who took me here. I think about 5 minutes. You know, I can walk, but you know, I have a luggage. So I am heading to the ferry, I guess, and I got my ticket. And they check your ID, of course. Got the ticket here, and it's pretty windy. All right, so that's where the check-in is there. All right. So here, when you go, just do it your own. Because when I came into the terminal, somebody started telling me that he can help me, and then what I did is that I just went directly to the ticketing counter where I got the ticket, and I asked where should I go, and then I kind of politely said that there's this guy, met me from the taxi, and he's telling me he's gonna be taking me to the boat. I doubt that. And then the lady said just go out and go around and board in. All right. So if you can do it here, just do it on your own, as long as you ask the right person. All right. So I am board. No, not boarding soon. And that's the baggage. That's the baggage check-in. All right. So that's the baggage check. I have to get my baggage in, and hopefully it's not too heavy. I'm right here in the terminal, I guess. So waiting. So it will not gonna be boarding not until 12:30. So according to the boarding card, so it will be at 12:30. So I don't have my watch with me, so maybe it's 12. So see there's not a lot of people this time because the ferry will not leave that until 12:30. So it looks like it's boarding to follow the crowd. So those are going to Zanzibar. So the lady said that I asked, I cannot take my bag with me. So all right, follow the crowd. It's boarding. So I'm taking the Zanzibar Kilimanjaro 7. So I'm the ferry now. This is Kilimanjaro 7, and before you get in the ferry, there is a bucket of water, chlorinated. Actually, it's not chlorine, so that you gotta wash your hands. So it's one of the protocols here. Zanzibar. So here I come. So I think it's about an hour and a half or two heading off to Salaam. Docking now, and here in Zanzibar. Actually, it took less than 2 hours. Right, so I'm here in Zanzibar ferry terminal. So I gotta go to the hotel, and it's about 20-minute walk. I'm going to take the main road, and it took less than 2 hours. Pretty cool, but it's kind of chilly. Okay, welcome to Zanzibar. Here in Zanzibar. Yeah, sir. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. So I was thinking of what do you call this, walking, but it's kind of raining right now. And one thing is that I don't have my internet at this time. I need to put a SIM card, and it looks like my international data plan here doesn't work. I don't see at least the 3G, but in Dar es Salaam, I'm using the 3G there for my phone. But this time, I need to put a SIM card. So this is Zanzibar. This is a semi-autonomous island here in Tanzania. So when you get here, they have you get your immigration stamp, take your photo, and then get your passport, get your health declaration, and because it's a semi-autonomous. And sometimes they even ask you if you do have a yellow fever vaccination. If they ask you that you have a yellow fever, whenever they ask you, you just tell them that you came from a place where there's no yellow fever, which is in the United States. Alright? Go ahead. Now I'm just taking a start my video. So here's the saying. It's gonna be my driver to the hotel. Actually the hotel is about 8 minutes walk on your mall, but it's in a stone town. It's kind of like a labyrinth, and it's a little bit raining. That's why I'm taking a cab. All right, cheers. In the middle of the stone town, and this is a UNESCO World Heritage. So you will definitely need to get lost here, you know. Welcome to Stone Town in Zanzibar. Right, so just checked in. I'm here in this Stone Town in the hotel. There have this hotel and other hotels here in Zanzibar. They are in a soft opening, because of the COVID. But here, COVID is not really a big deal, but we have to be very safe. So anyway, let's do a quick room tour, and it's quite massive as well as clean, I guess. So that's how I see it this time. Right? Let's do a quick room tour. This is in Stone Town. It's pretty cool. And here is my room. I'm number 203. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's getting cooler now. It's a little bit almost muggy when I got in. There you go. Again, that's the it's a pretty big mirror here. So again, this is in Stone Town. We are in Zanzibar, which is a semi-autonomous island here in Tanzania. As a matter of fact, I learned from the taxi driver today that Tanzania has her own president. And I'm sorry, of course Tanzania. No, Zanzibar has her own president. They elect the president of Zanzibar. They also elect the president of Tanzania. So it is one of the kind of states that would love to be a country on her own, kind of like Sudan and South Sudan, and kind of like Somaliland and Somalia. But Somaliland is still part of Somalia, but Somaliland in Somalia would love to be away from Somalia. Somaliland, which is a kind of like autonomous as well, and it's a safe place here in the Horn of Africa to go. So not in Somalia at this time. Hopefully Somalia gets better. All right. So this Zanzibar is about. Actually, I thought it's gonna be 2 hours ferry ride, but it wasn't. It was about an hour, a little over an hour, and I took the latest version of, they call it the Kilimanjaro ferry. It's Kilimanjaro 7. Oh, by the way, since this is kind of like an autonomous nation, so when you get to Zanzibar, you have to go through immigration. So you're gonna get your passport, and you have your arrival card if you're a foreigner. And then because of this pandemic, so they have to have you sign kind of like a health form, a declaration form, kind of for contact tracing, and they take your thermal, in my case, couple of times, boarding on the vessel, which is a ferry, as well as here upon my arrival, which is pretty good. That is to say, they are concerned of the welfare of their people and their visitors as well. Okay, so that's about it for now, and I think I want to go out, bum around a bit. I asked the receptionist that there is a store I can go to get my basic stuff like water. Alright, so here is the bedroom. Nice, huh? There is a safe. So let's have a view of the outside of the room. I'm in the second floor. This is in Salaam, Antonio Garden Hotel here in the middle of the Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage. It's a pretty neat facility. We do have a swimming pool, and this is in the restaurant, and it's kind of course, it's an old touch, all right. So this is in the middle of the UNESCO World Heritage, called the Stone Town here in Zanzibar. So outside is like a labyrinth. So the best way to explore this, according to the information I got, is to get lost. Just like in Venice in Italy, you gotta get lost. So here, so you actually don't get lost, they said. So it's just a labyrinth, and that's the way to enjoy it. You will be ending up to a spot where you can go back in. In Zanzibar, this is called the Zanzibar door, really solid, and you'll notice that so they do have this kind of metal and spiking, and according to what I've learned, that this is originally from, I guess, in India, and this is used to shoe the elephants, particularly in India. So this is in Zanzibar, so it's called the Zanzibar door. So I'm here in Zanzibar, which is a semi-autonomous island here in Tanzania. This is called the Stone Time. I'm trying to get my bearing here, just checking the hotel, unload some stuff, and starting to explore this labyrinth. So this is a place where you have to get lost in order to feel the vibes, just like in Venice in Italy. So this is a UNESCO World Heritage, and there are small alleys, and that's where I stay. So that's the Antonio Garden. That's the hotel I'm staying. So this is, of course. So this is what we call culture. Once again, this is in the Stone Town here in Zanzibar. So now I'm going to just go to the market, get some bits and bobs, water, and etc. All right, see you later. You're not gonna get hungry here in Stone Town. There is something for any appetite. So I got a mustard bread from this store. This is along the labyrinth in the Stone Town here in Zanzibar. This is my first hour exploring. So I'm heading off to the supermarket. This is the Stone Town at night. It's a long alley labyrinth. You can't get lost. It's first life, and the most common transportation here is a motorcycle. Once again, my friends, thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something. I did. Once again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination. It is a looking at the world in a different perspective. Keep that smile and the world will smile at you. Cheers. Be safe. Bye.